In a world that's increasingly bizarre, one question remains. What's really going on? Join us on The Daily Absurd as we delve into the strange corners of reality, exploring the stories that make you scratch your head and say, is this real life?
Imagine, if you will, a tsunami, but instead of water, it's beer. Millions of gallons of the good stuff surging through the streets of London. Sounds like a party, right?
A party that ended with widespread devastation and possibly the worst hangover in history. We're talking about a societal catastrophe, a real mess.
Exactly, a frothy, malty apocalypse. But what caused this beermageddon?
A catastrophic vat failure, apparently. A simple yet devastating mechanical malfunction, the kind that makes you question everything.
Right, a mechanical malfunction that unleashed a torrent of beer on an unsuspecting populace. The sheer scale of it is mind-boggling. Let's talk numbers. How much beer are we talking about? Enough to fill an Olympic-size swimming pool?
Oh, far more than that. We're talking millions of gallons. Enough to drown a small village, maybe even a small town. It was a biblical deluge of hops and barley.
Wow, a veritable sea of suds. And the impact on the local ecosystem? Did the fish get drunk?
I imagine the Thames was quite lively that day. Probably a lot of intoxicated wildlife. The ecological consequences were likely significant, though sadly underdocumented.
Yeah, underdocumented yet undoubtedly disastrous. A true environmental tragedy masked by the sheer absurdity of it all. Beyond the environmental impact, what about the human cost? Were there casualties?
Sadly, yes. While the exact numbers debated, several people lost their lives, drowned in a sea of beer. It's a tragic irony.
Drowned in beer, the ultimate ironic death. One can only imagine the headlines, "Local man perishes in hops trough."
Precisely. A headline that perfectly encapsulates the bizarre nature of this event. A tragedy, yes, but also a darkly comedic one.
What dark comedy indeed. A cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked fermentation. Now let's delve into the more speculative aspect. Are there any conspiracy theories surrounding this event?
Of course. Some say it was a deliberate act of sabotage, a brewer's feud gone horribly wrong, a plot to corner the market on dry beer.
A beer-based hostile takeover? A malt-motivated mutiny? The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. Or perhaps it was a secret government experiment gone awry, a test of some new, highly volatile yeast strain.
A government-sponsored beer bomb? That's a new one. I'm adding that to my list of plausible historical events. So what lessons did we learn from this catastrophic beer flood, besides don't build giant vats of beer that are prone to failure?
Well, improved safety regulations for breweries, for one. Better structural engineering, stronger vats. The basics, really.
The basics, yet somehow overlooked. A testament to human fallibility. Or perhaps a testament to the intoxicating allure of beer.
Probably a bit of both. It's a reminder that even the most mundane things can have catastrophic consequences if not handled with care.
A cautionary tale for the ages. A lesson in the power of fermented beverages. What's the lasting legacy of the London beer flood? Does it still resonate today?
Absolutely. It's a cautionary tale, a bizarre historical footnote, and a source of endless amusement. It's a reminder that history is full of surprises.
Right. A reminder that sometimes the most unexpected events are the most memorable. A testament to the enduring power of a good story.
And a reminder to always check your vats. You never know when they might decide to unleash a torrent of beer upon the unsuspecting public.
Wise words. Words to live by. Or at least, words to remember when enjoy a pipe. Are there any lingering unanswered questions about the London beer flood? Any mysteries that remain unsolved?
Oh, plenty. The exact number of casualties, the full extent of the economic damage, the precise cause of the vat failure. It's a historical puzzle with many missing pieces.
A historical puzzle wrapped in a frothy enigma. A mystery that continues to fascinate and intrigue.
And a reminder that even seemingly simple events can have far-reaching and unexpected consequences.
A lesson in humility, perhaps. A reminder that even the most advanced civilizations are vulnerable to the whims of fate or a poorly maintained vat. Has the London beer flood had any lasting cultural impact? Has it inspired any art, literature, or music?
It's certainly inspired countless jokes and anecdotes. It's a story that's been retold and embellished over the years. A true piece of folk history.
A legend in its own time. A story that continues to be passed down through generations.
A testament to the enduring power of a good story, even if that story involves a catastrophic beer flood.
A story that reminds us that even in the face of disaster, there's always room for a good laugh. What kind of beer was it? Was it a particularly potent brew? Did it contribute to the chaos?
The exact type of beer is unfortunately lost to history, but I imagine it was a strong, robust brew, the kind that could easily lead to unfortunate consequences.
A potent elixir capable of causing both joy and devastation. A brew fit for kings and for drowning in.
A brew that perfectly encapsulates the duality of human experience. A drink that can bring people together and also tear them apart.
A truly remarkable beverage. Are there any modern parallels to the London beer flood? Any similar industrial accidents that have occurred?
While nothing quite on the same scale, there have been other industrial accidents involving the release of large quantities of liquids, though none quite so alcoholic.
No other incidents quite so delightfully disastrous. A unique event in history.
A unique event that serves as a potent reminder of the importance of safety and preparedness.
A reminder that even the most seemingly innocuous substances can become agents of chaos if not handled properly. That was a great discussion. I never thought I'd spend so much time contemplating a beer-related apocalypse, but here we are.
It's a testament to the enduring strangeness of history. Who knew a broken vat could be so fascinating?
Indeed. Thank you for joining me on this unexpectedly boozy journey.
Thanks for listening to The Daily Absurd. If you enjoyed the ride, make sure to like, subscribe, and share the absurdity. See you next time.